Chris, can you just tell us your perspective of just what happened out there and just what you see?
We got to be better overall as a team, collectively. It's not just one group. I think special teams, defense, we had an opportunity to stop them, give the offense the chance to get the ball back and score, and we didn't. We wasn't successful. I think collectively as a whole, we got to be better overall, especially in critical situations.
We appreciate you, saying everyone needs to be better, but when y'all kind of hold the offense to 62 yards passing and no offensive touchdowns, is it frustrating just knowing that some things are coming together, but some things aren't?
It'll all come together. I think more so as a team for us now, it's about pushing and pulling each other together and pushing each other throughout the league so we can continue to get better. We got 2 more games left for this season, and I think it's important that we put emphasis on pulling and pushing each other together. I have a lot of confidence in this team. I have a lot of confidence in this defense, this special team, and this offense that we're gonna get better. And that's the motto going into this week. Make sure we continue to push each other.
You guys have been eliminated from the #1 seed, and I know that's not your first goal, but it's always a goal in there along the way. Is it disappointing to be in that position, or do you just look at, hey, we still control our own destiny as far as the division, so let's just do what we can?
I think more so as a team, we kind of focus on winning the AFC West, and then whatever falls after that, we kind of look forward to. I think the #2 seed is still open, right? So everything we want is still ahead of us, right? #1, #2, they still only 1 seed get the bye week, right? #1 and #2 still get a home game and can continue to play at home throughout the playoff, and that's right ahead of us. We got to finish strong as a team, make sure we execute and win these last 2 games, and I think we'll be where we want to be.
Chris, what about the game plan allowed you guys to just pressure the quarterback so consistently today?
I think Spags had a heck of a game plan on a lot of these guys, sending pressure, and the front 4 guys, they got after it. Charles Amenhu, George Karlaftis, Mike Dana. I think collectively we got after the quarterback, and we was able to send a few blitzes and scheme him out.
Was it deflating, like the missed field goal in the first half, because you guys had got that trick play on the punt and kind of seemed like you got the momentum going? You had the trick play to get the touchdown earlier. It seemed like you guys kind of turned the tide. And does that kind of send you in the locker room on a sour note?
Listen, man, Bucker has made so many field goals in critical situations for this team. Unfortunately, to win, the ball could have played a factor, but we continue to believe it. But, what he's been able to broadcast these last 4 to 5 years he's been here has been remarkable. So for him to miss a field goal, we know it's a rare sighting. So we still got his back. We still support him.
Chris, in your time in Kansas City, you've kind of seen both sides of it. You were here at a time when the offense seemed like to score it well, and the defense was sometimes had its back, against a wall. Now that it's kind of the other way around, it's the offense that's struggling. Is there anything that you learned in those early years, in those days, that you can kind of lean on now, and even whether it's just helping the defense stay focused or trying to encourage the offense?
I think we encourage each other. I think we continue to push each other throughout the week. I've been very fortunate, man. This offense for the last 5, 6, 7 years has put up so many points for us. Has won so many games, and that's the thing about this league, man. As you get better, as you win, good players tend to leave, right? And then you continue to build off of younger guys. And we got a young group, a young core, whether it's offense, defense side of the ball, and we got to continue to hone in on those guys, making sure they're getting better week in and week out. And I think and I believe that as we continue to push those guys before the end of the year, they'll continue to hit strides into the playoffs.
How surreal was that stretch about 5 minutes ago before halftime, where back-to-back plays, the Raiders defense scores a touchdown, and have you seen anything like that before, where a defense gets touchdowns on back-to-back plays like that?
It's the NFL, man. Anything can happen. They jumped a stick route, and things like that happen. Merry Christmas.